Previously on Survivor. After making it to the final five, Tyler, Rachel, Bella, Cameron, and Kelsey took a visit to Gator Island for some late game advice. At the challenge, Cameron pulled out a clutch immunity win, and following that, Rachel seemed dead in the water. Though she wasn't done fighting yet, after talking to Cameron, he seemed like he may stick with his alliance. Kelsey campaigned to Cameron and Bella to vote Rachel, but in the end, Cameron stuck to his biggest strength, his loyalty, and took Tyler out. 4 are left. Who will be the sole survivor tonight?
Cameron, I need immunity back from you. So for the last time, immunity is back up for grabs. So for this challenge, I'm going to be reading you a folklore story one time. And so once I finish reading the story, you're going to be running around Broward to these stations where you're going to be answering these. You're going to be there's a question hung up on the wall. Read the question and then pick an answer out of a bag. Bring the answer with your answer to here. Open it up. If it says correct, then you got a point from that station. If it says incorrect, you need to go back to that station and pick the correct answer. First person that has correct answer from all 4 stations wins immunity.
Wait, so
Story, and I'm only going to read it once. So it's about Devil's Millhopper. You guys know what that is, right? Okay.
no.
So it's like kind of like. I just went to the story.
To the story.
Okay. It is about a magician lives next to Devil Millhopper, a magical pit in the earth that exists in Gainesville, Florida. One day, he notices his apprentice's golden soul slowly slipping away into the pit, a sign of certain doom. He's not worried. He's confident in his ability to bend the hand of fate and control the souls of men. When a pack of imps appear and offer to save the apprentice if he destroys a local farmer's pig, he rebukes them. He tries every trick in the magical book, even lashing out in anger by creating unnatural creatures like the titular Ephraimus, a 4-legged bird that lives only in the day. Finally, he creates the Elixir of Life, the union of wine and gold, and administers it to the apprentice, but nothing happens. In desperation, he destroys the farmer's pigs, but the pack of imps do not reappear to help. By this time, the soul has begun to sink into the water at the base of the pit, and the magician dashes into it to retrieve it himself, even knowing that touching such a thing is dangerous. The soul is so heavy, and he hates himself for being strong of mind, but not of body. Knowing the battle is lost, the magician falls to his knees and finally cries, "Oh, Eric." Okay, survivors ready? Go!
Move, Giancarlo. Stupid thing on my ankle.
Oh my god.
I gotta bring it back now. I'm sorry. I told you about the direction. Rachel took the whole fucking bag.
That was correct. Cameron wins immunity.
Cameron supremacy right now.
Cameron, just keep in mind this whole time I've been saying I would take you to end.
Cameron, you've won the final immunity. You will be sitting in those final 3 tribal council seats.
Yay.
For one of you, your life in this game is being cut short just so close to those final tribal council seats. We'll give you time to strategize, then we'll head to tribal council. So yeah, the challenge, we were running around, so we read a story and we had to memorize it and then run around Broward to try to answer the questions and just try to get it right, and then you have to bring it back, and I didn't get a single one wrong. I knew I had to be like perfect or whatever. I think if Kelsey had won, I think she would have booted me instantly, and I think she would have beaten, I think she would beat Rachel and Bella in the end. So like honestly, I feel awful because she's been pleading her case to me for so long.
I'm like nervous because
I made it. My game is so different from both of y'all's.
because like you're a really good game player, and like I don't know. Like if I'm being honest, I really wanted to be like the original tribe.
Yeah, no,
But I
But
also
it doesn't make
understand.
sense to bring the original tribe. You guys all play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I played a
Like,
completely different game.
I really wanted to win this because I feel like you'd like go, like you'd take one of us, like either Rachel or I.
yeah,
out.
no, I wanted to go at 10. Yeah, guys. Yeah.
No, I mean, but I feel like you were in a position now, like you're weighing your options, and I feel like you could. Like,
I don't think he's going to. I've tried to persuade him to make moves with me this entire game and he hasn't. So.
Honestly, like I won't. I'm scared he's gonna like flop and he's gonna like.
Who,
He's
Cameron?
not going to. I tried to get him to flip so
Cameron
hard.
has literally not flipped on us once. Why would you think
Let's
that?
just.
I don't
Yeah.
know. 'Cause it would be
Cameron
smart-
has never, ever, ever
it would
broken
be
his
smart
word with me.
to take one of us out. To do
But
that.
he's not
Especially
going to
because he
do
knows
that.
how well you.
I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. He's not smart enough to do that. I literally.
I don't think, I think he is.
I have told him
He is
every
really smart.
single
He
tribal
is-
to
wait.
take one of you, and he hasn't.
He just won like the past 5 challenges and most of them were puzzles, and you're going to say he's not smart?
I'm not saying
Yeah.
he's not smart. I'm saying in the social game aspect, he hasn't made a single move.
He has
Like,
been
that's just
behind,
true.
he's been involved in
We're there
every
at
single
Flophouse,
move.
But he, like, him and you, like, you literally, that's all you guys. They
Yeah.
were doing
Okay.
the main strategizing. And,
He
like,
has been behind
okay.
everything.
Sorry. Okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but like,
No. I
I
just
think
I
he's
think I just
incredibly
see it
smart.
differently.
It's different also because you weren't with him since the beginning. So
That's
I
true.
understand that you feel
I mean,
that
I just
way,
know every
but,
single
like,
time I've come to him and been like, "Do you have a name?" He's like, "I'm just gonna do what everyone else is doing." That's literally the exact.
well, that's
answer.
because me
I
and
just-
Cameron always check with each other who will vote in first.
I feel like he's just been
And
like,
Bella, and
wishy-washy.
Patrick until Patrick had to leave.
And so
He's
I'm-
not, I don't think so. He's been consistent with me
Like,
every
I
single
know he
time.
has been, but like
He's not gonna be
sometimes I'm too
wishy-washy. Let's just
trusting,
literally-
and then it goes wrong. So I like really
Bella,
want
he's
to
not
trust
voting
him.
for you.
He's not
He-
gonna vote for you.
Listen.
It's-
I mean, and
Like,
I
okay,
want
don't
to
take
be
this
like,
the wrong way, but I trust Cameron more than I trust you.
Okay.
Like,
No,
only
yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit, but like,
that's
that's how like I'm trying to reassure you that like he's not gonna flop on you right
I
now.
don't know.
I trust Cameron
I
is
think
my
he
number
does,
one
like,
person.
that's
Let's
okay,
just
but,
go.
like,
So just-
yeah, like I mean that's it. Like I feel like we made it far enough. Like I'm like happy where like I am, But like, I mean, I'd love to make it to the final 3, but.
Why you keep saying that Cameron's playing such a good game? I think he's not very smart. And I was like, he just won like the past 5 challenges that were all puzzles. I was like, can you not? And she was like, I just think like if he was smart, he would have taken you guys out.
No, I understand. Like she's upset I voted for Tyler that one time.
Well, that's
because
not. We're
I just
calling out someone's
I'm
intelligence.
gonna be honest because I
Like-
think if she gets me to flip there, I think that's a move for her that she put on her resume. Honestly, I don't want her at the final tribal. Like I think like with enough of the original tribe on the jury, like it's a concern for me. And obviously I love my original 3, and like I promise you guys,
Yeah.
like I'm cool with that. So
Yeah. No, I've been cool with Kelsey this whole time. I did not appreciate she was saying that about you. I don't think it's very nice.
it's okay. I'm gonna be honest. Like I would be like if I were in her position, like because like clearly she has had like nothing to do. You know what I
I
mean?
know
Perhaps, like,
she's kind of
Yeah, like-
picking for straws right now.
Yeah, like I get it. Like I don't like to get personal, But yeah.
You're better than me.
No. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
just-
you're gonna win though.
I just feel
Like,
bad.
I'm just gonna let it make it to the
I
final
just
3.
feel bad. I'm not trying to like you know what I mean. Like I feel like I'm like doing her dirt. You know, I'm not trying to like. Is Bella still doing confessional? I want to like.
Let's go find her.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds silly to say that I feel safe, but like I really do trust Cameron number 1, but Bella number 2. And I'm really happy to be going into the final 3 with them. I wish that Patrick could have been in the final 4 with us. That was for me the saddest one, because like me, Patrick, Cameron, Bella, like such a vibe, and then Josh obviously, but like it's really sad not having Patrick here. Nothing against Kelsey, but like I don't know, she just always has something bad to say about everybody else, and she never wants to talk about how good of a game everybody else is playing. Like she's just like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm really happy that hopefully I don't get voted out this round. I might eat my words, but that I'm going into the final 3 with Bella and Cameron.
Okay, tribe. Tyler, the newest member of our jury. Cameron, you won final immunity. How does it feel to be knowing that you're going to the final tribal council?
I feel it feels really good. That was my whole thing. Like at a certain point, I was like, I just need to make it to the end. Like that was my goal. And yeah, I feel like I needed to win this too. Like I think people are literally saying after the last tribal council, like, we think you're gonna win, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not. I don't like people saying that. So I was like, just the easiest way, just make sure I'm safe. So yeah, it was a lot of pressure, but yeah, I'm feeling good.
Kelsey, after the challenge, you're like, it's me, it's me, it's me.
I mean, obviously I don't want it to be, but they made it pretty clear. I mean, they've been together from the start. I obviously haven't. I've tried to make my case to Cameron several times throughout this whole game, and it's been words into deaf ears, so it's kind of like, I'm not giving up. I'm still obviously sitting here whispering to him, and I mean, Bella literally just told him right before we walked into travel that it would be better for him to take me as one of his allies. So, I mean, it's kind of, like, I feel like you just have to be open-minded and consider. So of course I'm gonna keep doing this because I want to make it to the end. But I mean, just looking at the odds, it's not really looking great for me. Just being realistic.
Hey Rachel, how do you feel about what Bella just said? Like what Bella said to Kelsey.
I respect it. Like, I mean, in fairness, it might be true, but also like we've stuck together the whole way, and that's the game that we wanted to play from the beginning. And so like, I think honestly Kelsey can say whatever she wants, but Cameron has been loyal to us and he's never going to waver on us, and that's why honestly I think he deserves to win. Because
so you think he should just win the game?
I do. I think he out of everybody deserves to win the most.
So why even
he
have
has
final
never ever
So why even have final tribal council?
I mean, I still want like the chance, but like he's played the most honest and respectable game.
Bella,
I don't, not even like a thought in my mind, I don't think he's voting for either of us.
Bella, what are you thinking right now?
I have a lot of different thoughts in my mind, and like, it's like I told Kelsey and I told him like it would be best for his game to like take out one of us and go with Kelsey, right? But, and I hate to be that person, but like I did give him my idol, and I really like hope that meant something, and like, you know, I think that he is the best player. Like he has been. Like I was talking to him earlier. Like she's been a little bit too controversial. I feel like I could have been like more controversial. Like he's a perfect amount of like, you know, interesting, not boring, and like he's winning like all these like challenges and everything. So I feel that like I'm hoping he'll trust that he has what it takes to win, and that won't deter him from taking both of us with him, because I do think you have what it takes to win, and regardless, like.
Kelsey, do you want to vocalize what you were just saying?
Just trying. That's all I can do. So I'm a really bad loser.
Do you think there's a sliver of hope?
I would like to say there is. I really hope that there is. I hope that Cameron can like really make a move for himself.
But he's made so many moves. You keep saying he's made no moves. He's been behind every single move with me and Bella.
Like his record, his resume, like it just, like I do.
If his resume is so good, he should have no problem taking me to the end.
No, it makes
Because
like,
it's better. You
Well,
both
you're
said it's
over
better
here
to
saying
take
that
me to
he's
the
done
end.
nothing.
well, it is, but like if he like.
Cameron, I feel like we haven't really talked to you. What are you thinking right now?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, a lot of people talking.
Yeah, maybe we should go.
Yeah, like Yeah, I don't know if it is. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. It's like I know Kelsey's talking to me, and it's not. It's like she says it's falling on deaf ears. It really isn't. I mean that. Like I'm listening to everything. Like I want to win. Like I want to do whatever it takes so I can win the game. And like I'm gonna do what I think I need to do to win.
Kelsey, any like final words? Hopefully not final words, but
It's fun.
is there anything you want to do like before?
Wait, can I add something?
Yeah.
I like see you're like very like upset about this and like
Oh no,
I get
I'm
it.
literally just like, I don't.
No,
This
like
is so weird because I hate when people cry on Survivor because I'm not an emotional person.
this
I think
is
I'm just
real.
tired.
I literally was about to tell
I
you
find
that.
like
Yeah.
none of this is personal. You know how
Yeah.
hard it was. Like it still is right
It's
now to
hard.
write down your name because we still care about you and you've played an amazing
Yeah,
game
you've
too.
done like a great
we
job.
had like you know like the
Oh,
three.
That's
no,
what I mean, but whatever
it's
happens,
fine. I just like to vote.
Yeah. No, and like you told me earlier, like,
I don't need to be like
Yeah. No.
baby to reconcile. Like I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I know it's just a game. I'm just like,
Yeah, but like seriously, like you really did a good job. Like.
oh no,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
yeah, we're good.
Awesome. Well, if we don't have anything else to add, Cameron, you're first up to vote. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Kelsey. I vote Kelsey.
IE, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Second vote, Rachel. One vote Rachel, one vote Kelsey. Third vote, Kelsey. 2 votes Kelsey, 1 vote Rachel. Last vote. Last member of our jury, Kelsey. Give me your torch.
Someone's supposed to be-
Was it who's your name?
Yeah, that one was
Travis Spoken. Kelsey. Well, you guys have made it to the final 3. Prepare your speeches because in just a short moment, you're going to be the jury is going to be taking the power, and they're going to be casting the vote for who they want to win Survivor. You have to understand.
As y'all can tell, I'm a very sore loser, so I'm obviously super disappointed right now. But my favorite that I've said, my favorite is Rick Devens, and he lost in Final 4, so I guess it's kind of full circle. I always say that the best players never win, so I guess I was just too big of a threat to take the end, and I'll take that as a compliment and go with my head held high.
I think Bella has played a decent social game, but I think she's kind of just been carried along. She never made a big play. I mean, she saved Cameron, but she was just convinced and manipulated, so it really wasn't her own choice.
I think it could go either way. I honestly think Cam has the biggest chance of winning, but I also think like I do and Rachel, like I feel like it's close.
I definitely think Rachel had a strong social game. She also lied and was sneaky, and I just don't really respect how she played.
I think Rachel took it way too overboard with like her actions and like aggressiveness, but she also didn't win anything. She used her social aspect as her main tool.
I played the best game, but I played the most ruthless game. Offended a lot of people on the jury. I'm not going to get up there and give a big apology. So I don't really know. I guess 50-50 depends. Are they going based on bridges burned, or are they going based on best game? I played the best game.
I think my vote tonight will be based on overall gameplay, as I think everybody should be. I will be interested to see what everybody says in the final tribal council, but I think I have my mind set on my vote.
I'm gonna rip Rachel and Bella to shreds, but it's not a done deal. I need Cameron to explain his strategy.
I tried to be. I wasn't trying to play like a. What's the word for it? Like a sneaky super game, like whatever. But I think I played a better game than Rachel and Bella, and they're telling me. I mean, I kind of just rode immunities for a while, you know. I mean, but yeah, I'm just happy to be in the end. So yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. So, hi everyone, we're in the final 3, and I'm just telling them that we should all like bring our A game, like try to convince. And it's not like about throwing each other under the bus, you know, because you can say stuff like, for example, Rachel and I did not win any challenges. You can totally bring that up. That's not that's not being rude to us. Like it's a fact. You know what I mean? Like if there's a fact, like I feel like you have to that's for you.
Yeah,
That's your
I
thing.
promise you guys too. I won't take any offense, literally
Yeah.
to anything you guys
No,
say.
it's about like I think it's how you say it, you know.
Literally. Yeah, if you guys
skills are about to come out.
go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
limited time, so the power is now in the jury's hands. They'll be asking you each a series of questions. They'll either direct them to you or just ask them generally. But before we ask the jury questions, you're going to start off with a short opening speech. So, Rachel, do you want to start off?
Sure.
Hi. I am anticipating, obviously, getting grilled for shit. And I don't blame you. I expect nothing less. I came in here and in my interview, I said I was going to form a core alliance and I was going to be true to them and I was going to stick to the end. But I said I was going to play as a villain. And I said I was going to be as calculating as possible. And I stayed true to that the entire way. A lot of you heard me say a lot of times, and I still do mean this, that he is the most deserving player, because I do think like he played the most honorable game. But in terms of who played the best game, I still think it's me. I made the most moves, I made the most alliances. I didn't win any challenges, and I still made it all the way here. And in the end, I never wavered on my vote. I never went into a tribal council like whispering, like, oh, we're changing up. I knew who I was voting.
Yeah, I mean, like Rachel said, I also didn't win any challenges, but I'm still here. I went into this hoping I'd do an honorable game, but you know, reflecting back on everything that has happened, like I have been sneaky, and I think that even with that, like I still tried to maintain like good alliances, like you know. I pivoted, like everything changed, like I was constantly changing up what I was doing as opposed to Rachel, but I think that's what got me here because I adapted to the game. And yeah, I have like other stuff I'll say with the questions.
Cameron?
Alright. Hi guys. Well first off I wanna apologize to you guys in case there's any if I had a hand in like voting you out. You know, I told myself I was gonna do whatever I needed to do to get to the end. And like, you know, I had the way I voted was the way I voted. And I knew I just needed to be here. I honestly, in my initial interview video, I thought I was gonna have to. I literally was like, I'm gonna lie, cheat, like do whatever I have to. And I was surprised. I feel like I didn't really have to. Like honestly, I'm here with my core alliances. But yeah, no, I think I played a good game. Like I think there were many points where I thought I was in danger of going home, and I had to win immunity or get someone to play the idol for me. You know, I felt like I was gonna go home. So yeah, I think I played a game, and I'm excited. I'm ready for any questions you guys have.
Awesome. Well, with that, we'll start off with the questioning. And yep, stand up when you speak. And yeah.
Okay, first off, going in, I just want to tell you guys I'm going to have a completely unbiased vote. I have absolutely no cold blood towards anything or any votes, so I'm really going in, I'm just trying to listen to all y'all's responses, and I haven't made a decision yet, and I won't make a decision until I go in there. My question is just, what are you guys going to do with the $50?
I have literally no idea what I do with $50. It's actually I didn't tell you this. It's actually my birthday today. Yeah, I didn't
Man, you've been holding on to this whole time.
So if I had $50, I'm probably gonna get it. I'll buy you guys all drinks or something like that.
I changed my answer. I get $50 going to him. It's his fucking birthday.
I'm sorry.
We can just
Another
Yeah.
twist.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's your favorite male chauvinist, lying, gaslighting pig. I'm here. So I think we know who I'm voting for because you two are deplorable. That's me being nice, by the way, since you guys don't feel that way. Cameron, just give me a reason to vote for you, please. Any reason. Like, you're great at comps. Aside from competitions, just give me one reason to vote for you.
I think if I didn't make my favorite move that I made in the game was convincing Bella to play her idol because you guys voted. Like literally after Patrick went out, we were blindsided. I was like, we're done. We were already down in numbers, and if another person went, our whole tribe was going to get annihilated. That was my favorite move because it saved us, and it's literally the only reason I'm here. I'm sitting right there next to Patrick if I don't make that move. So.
Actually, like to ask a question to you. I was gonna say, Do you think that you would have been able to successfully convince Bella to play that idol without the help of Rachel?
I don't know, because it really was at the final tribal. I wasn't. I didn't know what Rachel was telling Bella. Honestly, I just went to Bella and I said, I have a gut feeling. Like, I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw my name in Anthony's mouth. I was like, Tyler was talking to me, and it was making me a little sus. And I thought I had just won immunity, so I was like, okay, they probably think I'm a threat, and I think they're gonna vote for me. So I was just like, Bella, I have a hunch. Like, I need you to play the idol. I mean, she wanted to play it on herself, and I was like, I don't think that's the move. I don't know what hand Rachel had in that, but I knew that I had to say whatever I needed to Bella to get her to think.
And so like she's looking at me and she thinks she's going home, and I had to say to her, like, Bella, listen to what they're saying. They're saying trust your gut. They're not saying trust your gut because they're voting for you. They're saying trust your gut because they want you to play the idol for yourself, thinking that you're selfish, when in reality, they're all putting it on him. They're not thinking about you. They want you to play the idol for yourself so he goes home. They're not looking out for your best intentions. And I don't know how Bella feels, but I think she would have played it for herself if I didn't sit there and vouch my life on camera like I did.
Bella, what in this game do you think you did? What, like, not just like sound like a bitch, but like what in this game do you think you did well, considering like Rachel literally played your social game and you didn't win any challenges? Like, she was literally speaking for you.
I have a question to like add to that, so you can just answer it at once. Like, why didn't you target Rachel when you didn't have like a major move like under your belt? Like, you didn't really like make a big move by yourself. Like, the thing that would have made you win was to get Rachel out, because all of us would have been shocked, and that would have been your game-winning move. So why didn't you do that when you had the opportunity?
Because of the alliance. It's difficult because I like really like the team. Like I said, my game plan shifted like within seconds. Like, I was so indecisive, but like I was just like looking at the factors as they were coming in and analyzing it. Like, initially I was gonna go, like, when we were up between Bailey and Josh, like my initial plan was us four, but when Josh like showed me that, I was like, there's no way, like, and I was like, I can still keep my alliance with Rachel. So I had to do it. So I think that at the beginning, yeah, she definitely played my social game for the most part. But over time, I started like gaining that like confidence and like being like, okay, I can do this, and like making my own moves like on the sidelines.
But your move was like relaying information to Rachel and letting her make the decisions.
Well, I guess in a way, yeah, but I could have taken her out at that point.
But you should have. But now you have no chance of winning because you're sitting next to the person that played your entire game and the one that won all the competition.
So obviously everybody had their own like respectively big moves in the game. Is there any kind of gameplay that happened that you wish you had done something differently and have a different outcome for any of those moves? If each of you can speak to like one moment where you're like, shit, I should have done that. So
That was my question. I wanted to know each of your biggest regrets.
Yeah.
I can go if you want. I think my biggest regret was getting blindside. That Patrick blindside was what that was one of the. That was crazy. I did not expect that at all. That was like one of the most like helpless and like lost feelings I ever had. I thought we were good, and I was too confident. Honestly, I like the second I saw there was a 10th vote, and there were only 9 like eligible ones. I was like, something's up. Like, we just got like boned. So what happened was, yeah, there was that move, and I got smacked in the face, and then I knew like we had to bounce back. We were gonna be down 5-4. And you guys are gonna pick us off one by one, and I knew like the odds were definitely against us to make it to the end for sure.
My biggest regret was also Patrick. Actually, that was the only question. Like, I figured you guys were gonna be like, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? But the only question that like I was like really anticipating was, what was your biggest regret? And obviously it was Patrick. Like, Patrick was my right-hand man. Like, I was out here scheming, but the reason why I was scheming so well is because Patrick would like give me a response to something, and I would be like, oh, that just sparked something in me. So like most of the ideas like in the beginning, like today obviously he wasn't here, but like beginning ideas, like Patrick was obviously like fueling me, and like we all said it, like we were taking a video out there, we were like, Patrick, we wish you could have been here. That was the literal only tribal council I felt like I was blindsided. No, that was definitely the only tribal council I was blindsided. So that was my only regret. I wish I could have saved Patrick.
I was shocked at that. I like literally was betting on Anthony leaving, and when like it said Patrick was like, I don't think the camera got me, but like I was shocked. Like, I was like, no way.
Well, thank you for the question. Before we go off the vote, sorry, yeah, my bad. I'm just gonna give a quick final speech to the jury, stating why you think you should win this game and why they think they should vote for you.
Because everyone on the jury knows that I was the biggest threat, obviously not in the physical aspects, but in the social game and in making moves. And everyone here knows I made the biggest moves by far, and I still made it to the top 3. And I stayed true to my alliance the entire time. And I think that that's admirable for someone who played such a villainous game.
I realized that I could have taken out Rachel or Cameron. You know, they're both like bigger threats, and you know, I think that out of both of them, like I kind of showed the most growth. Like again, I didn't watch like a full season of Survivor, and I have been, you know, like playing it, like you know, pivoting like every second. Like I'm changing. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do next? And like it's because of those like changes that I was indecisive, you know, and I made it here because I decided to like look at everything as it came in. And yeah, and I think that also, you know, one of the reasons I didn't like, you know, trade to Rachel is just like, this game is a lot, you know, and it's like, I don't want to be like a crappy person. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that I feel like I'm the least likely to win. So maybe that helps, like, you know. So it would be a shame that that's why I have to say, like, I'm proud. I'm like, I think we all like do well. And
yeah, I just want to say I appreciate like all the questions you gave. Yeah, first off, yeah, I had like so much fun with you guys. Like this was close to this. Yeah, I was the whole game. I was scared I was gonna go home, and I feel like I had to you know work my ass off like the challenges or like campaigning to someone to play their idol for me, you know, to keep me here. And honestly, I don't think I should be sitting here. Like I'm surprised I am, and but yeah, I think I had to do what I had to. I wasn't trying to make enemies or lie to people too, and I really didn't have to like backstab anyone, which I was very surprised about. I thought I was gonna have to lie and say whatever I need to, but I really didn't. I always felt comfortable, and that felt weird for me because I was after this winning the second challenge. I was like, I feel like they'd be going for me like crazy. Honestly, yeah. Oh, I just want to say one more thing. I also wouldn't be here without them too. Like, I love you guys. You
I wouldn't be here without you.
Yeah, like I literally, yeah. Also, Bella didn't mention she found 2 idols. I didn't find.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Said that.
Bella found 2 idols. That's crazy.
Like
No one. Yeah. I don't want them to not know.
She's the only one that found a real idol.
I found 0.
She's the first person in Survivor US history to successfully play Night. So, we'll see. But with all the questioning done and speeches, it is now in the hands of the jury to vote for the winner of the second season of Survivor US. And with that last vote passed, I'll go tally the votes. 3 challenge. This is exciting. The winner is in this box. First vote, Cameron. One vote, Cameron. Second vote, Cameron. 2 votes, Cameron. Third vote, Cameron. 3 votes, Cameron. The winner of Survivor U Florida.
Can we sing happy birthday now? Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cameron. Happy birthday to you.